share, and subscribe.
2022. What you gonna do? This is Kool. And this is a Kool Sports Chronicle. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know when y'all see Kool on the court hooping, you know what time it is.
Trying to carry it further.
Yeah, it seems as if the NBA was busy before the trade deadline. Let's get right into it, man. Let's start off with one of the best trades that happened this season, which finally, Ben Simmons can officially say goodbye to the 76ers. There was a trade between him and James Harden. The Sixers get James Harden, Paul Millsap. The Nets get Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, brother of Steph Curry, and Andre Drummond, and also 2022 and 2027 first round picks. Let's dissect that trade. So, what we now see is that Brooklyn is a little bit deep on the roster with a shooter in Curry, not his brother Steph, but a shooter in Curry. Andre Drummond probably will get bought out. I don't see them keeping Andre Drummond for long. I mean, he doesn't fit anywhere on that roster. They already got big men. It's time to Drummond, you just gonna have to fit with. You gonna have to fit. You gonna have to go with whoever want to take you, because I got a feeling they're gonna buy him out. Ben Simmons, who is definitely gonna be in the starting lineup. How do y'all see them working with? You got a Ben Simmons, who is a Magic Johnson type player. He's a point forward, point center, if you ask me. Ben Simmons can guard the center if he wanted to, if you put him up there. If you ask him to do it, he'll probably do it. You have Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving. You're going to have to swap them both because Kyrie can't play in home games. Unless Brooklyn, by some miraculous decision in New York, they say, we're lifting all the mandates. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's keep it going. Sixers, who wins out this trade? The Sixers or Brooklyn? You ask me, I'm going to go, I'm sorry, I've never been a Harden fan. And the way Harden goes, as far as how he goes about moving about the league, please, if you're upset with James Harden on that team, hey, don't get him upset. If you get him upset, chances are he gains weight and he asks for a trade. And the way he's been rolling about this league, I just haven't been a Harden fan. I'm gonna have to rock with Brooklyn winning within this trade because they have somebody in Ben who, young kid, you can still mold him. You can still mold him into the veteran player that you want him to be. I mean, dude hits all categories. Now, he's not an excellent shooter. He's not even a great shooter. He's not even... You might want to leave him open when he has the ball on the outside. But if he can get that thing, get to the painted area, he might get a bucket. I'm going to go Brooklyn wins this trade hands down because paired with KD, Kyrie, that big three, you have a big three in that three. Will they win the title? No. But will they make noise in the East, possibly coming out the East? You got to go through Chicago. I think that roster can. Let's see, though. You got a good 24 to 26 games left in the season. I don't think Brooklyn may have the chemistry in time, and depending what New York does with the mandates, you almost gotta do this. And then you got a rookie coach in Steve Nash. I mean, this is his second year. I don't think Brooklyn has enough firepower to contend out east. You got Milwaukee, you got Chicago, you also got Cleveland. Do not sleep, and you got Miami. So Brooklyn coming out of the East with that roster currently, you lost Brimbury. Let me continue. All right, the second trade I wanted to talk about was the Mavericks sent Porzingis to the Wizards. I was just talking to my brother about he's a Wizards fan. I'm a Suns fan, and we both agreed that the Wizards need a point guard. Well, seems as if they gave their elite point guard to another team, but we'll take it there because, like I said, the NBA has been very busy. And I'm gonna take it back to James Harden. We're gonna recap every trade that we go over right now. I just wanna bang the trades in. Mavericks get Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans. And I like Bertans. He's a stretch four in my book. He can't make a bucket right now. He's struggling. But in my opinion, I think Bertans can do some things. I think Mavericks getting something in Bertans. Wizards get Kristaps Porzingis and 2022 second round pick. Who wins in this trade? I'm gonna have to go with Dallas. Why? Because you look at Washington right now. No, I don't even think Washington will get to the playing game now because you just gave up a lot. And we'll get there, but you gave up a lot. And on top of that, you're giving up Spencer Dinwiddie and a young Davis Bertans, like who I said is a stretch four, and he's struggling right now. But isn't everybody? If you ain't the Phoenix Suns, you're probably struggling. And that's a shot to the world. Man, my team is number one. So why do I say Dallas wins in this situation? Because one, they don't have an injured star. Wizards have an injured star, and right now the Wizards are looking to try to rebuild something to Bradley Beal's liking for next season. This doesn't do it. You probably have to wait till off season to make some moves because right now you're stuck. Just like the Lakers, you're stuck. You didn't make any moves. Russell Westbrook is there still. You're stuck. I can't believe the Lakers was trying to make a deal to get Schroeder back, but we're gonna get there. Again, in my opinion, please comment below. Let me know who you think, what team you think won in the situation of trades. You have the first trade in Philadelphia and Brooklyn. You have this trade and the Wizards in Dallas. I think Dallas wins because Dallas is in playoff contention. They're only making trades to get better. They didn't trade anybody elite. In their opinion, Kristaps Porzingis was more of a hindrance than an offensive and defensive hindrance. And Kristaps Porzingis barely plays defense. I don't care what nobody says. Kristaps Porzingis is a space taker, which I can respect, but can he defend like Rudy Gobert? Or can he defend like JaVale McGee? Dallas wins in this situation. They already have a big man. They're about to put him out there. You're about to see him work. Who? I don't know. I'm paying attention to Dallas like that. Who cares? Okay, so the Celtics and Spurs did a deal. So the Celtics acquired Derrick White from the Spurs, which is a solid player. Spurs get Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford. Who is he? A 2022 first round pick and a 2028 first round pick swap. Okay, so they're swapping picks in 2028, and they're giving up. Celtics are giving up their 2022 first round pick. Is this coming from their Brad Stevens? Who wins in this trade? I'm going to go with the Spurs. Josh Richardson is definitely coachable. And why not let Greg Popovich coach that dude? He's a capable big man, if I ain't mistaken. He put up some good numbers with the Celtics. And he's not an all-star. But with the Spurs, he can definitely be, you'll know his name messing with Pop. Definitely. Who wins in this situational trade? Derrick White, Celtics, that's all you got. And again, who is Romeo Langford? Who is he? I'm gonna go with Spurs highway robbery. in this trade, it involves the Celtics. Daniel Theis returns to the Celtics because the Rockets gave them Daniel Theis back. The Rockets get Dennis Schroeder, Enes Freedom, formerly known as Enes Kanter, and Bruno Fernando. Who is he? Yeah, who wins in this trade? I'm going to go with, this one's a tough one because the Celtics is fighting to get to stay relevant in the Eastern Conference and try to get in the playoffs. Daniel Theis does not put y'all over that hump. Dennis Schroeder was probably not playing well, and from the looks of things, rumor had it that Enes Freedom will probably get dropped by the Rockets and he'll be a free agent. A lot of people are speculating no one's going to pick him up. Why? Because the guy does not play defense. They said his 28 to 29-year-old ass plays like a 40-year-old. I took offense to that. Dennis Schroeder, I've seen him play. I've seen him ball out. I'm going to go with the Rockets on this. It seems like they have more room to make a mistake than the Celtics. You just got Daniel Theis. Then you lost 2 out of the 3 valuable players. I don't know. Ennis still got it, if you ask me. I think Ennis still has it. But if y'all don't believe me, you can comment below and tell me what team you thought won in this situation. Bucks get Serge Ibaka. All right, let's take this one real slow because there's a lot of players in this team deal. So we got the Bucks get Ibaka in a 4-team trade. Bucks get Serge Ibaka via the LA Clippers. 2nd round pick via Sacramento. 2nd round pick via Detroit. Cash considerations via LA Clippers. Now, keep it. The Clippers get Rodney Hood via Milwaukee. Semi Olieye via Milwaukee. And Vanja Mirankovic from Sacramento. I know I destroyed the last 2 names, but please, please do me a favor. Tell me which team won in this trade. It seems as if the Bucks are panicking. I wonder why. Was it that 132 to 107 shellacking the Suns put on you? No. That was actually Orlando. Here nor there. But are the Milwaukee Bucks panicking with the Serge Ibaka move? Serge is done. Bucks, why'd y'all even do this? Are y'all even going to sign this Bama or y'all going to go ahead and buy this Bama out? I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks buy Serge out. There's nothing he can do to help y'all team at this standpoint. You got Portis for that. Clippers get Rodney Hood, which is a good pickup. But that's it. Because I don't know who Semi Olieye and Andy Ayuoke and Vanja Mirankovic. I don't know who those guys are. They're 2 whoizzies in my book. So I think the Bucks will probably win because they do have some picks that they can leverage if they ever wanted to do another move. Or, just have those picks. I'm going to go with the Bucks winning this. Clippers, y'all probably got robbed. More than likely, the Clippers are going to free up space by releasing Semi Olieye and Ayuoke and Vanja Mirankovic. I don't see them keeping them for long, especially if they're trying to make a championship run. What did y'all get out the deal aside from Rodney? Moving along, Kings get DiVincenzo via Milwaukee, Josh Jackson via Detroit, Trey Lyles via Detroit, David Michino via the Clippers, 2nd round draft pick via Detroit. The Pistons get Marvin Bagley. It seems as if the Kings unloaded. They unloaded Marvin Bagley III for all that bullshit. Seems like because that's all you got is bullshit. I mean, Trey Lyles is okay. Josh Jackson, okay. I'm going to go with the Pistons. Look like the Pistons trying to make some moves for next season. Y'all better watch out for them Pistons. That young up-and-coming squad, man. I'm pulling for y'all, man. I'm pulling for the Detroit Pistons to get back to where they were when Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace was out there playing against Kobe and them. Man, I digress. Hornets acquire Montrezl Harrell from the Wizards. The Wizards get Vernon Carey Jr. and Ish Smith. Hey, check. Ish then left and came back to the Wizards about 3 times already. If Ish Smith does not retire a Wizard, this is a travesty. Ish Smith plays great in a Wizards uniform. If y'all don't keep him now, Ish, get your money, bruh. Get your money, bruh. Get your dollars up. And that's what it seems like the Wizards organization is a get your dollars up organization and wait to be traded. Or wait until you're free agent year and you're unrestricted. You can go anywhere you want for the right price. You know what I'm saying? So get your dollars up, Ish, if that's how they're going to do you. But let me run it back for y'all that don't know. Vernon Carey Jr. is what Wizards get. Ish Smith is who else they get. He returns to play for the Washington Wizards again. And they get a 2023 2nd round pick. Boston's, I think that's Boston from via Charlotte. But again, who wins in this trade? I'm going to have to go with the Hornets. The Hornets needed a big man. They found the perfect big man in Montrezl Harrell because he's your dog that you need out there on the floor. He'll get into a scrap with you. He'll get into a scrap for you. And I'm sure he's a locker room guy. Now, rumor had it, the locker room was quite busy in Washington, with people asking for more minutes, people asking for more touches out there on the floor. And the only folks I seen out there on the floor that were problems that are now no longer Wizards are Montrezl Harrell and Spencer Dinwiddie. Wizards locker room, they said that he was a problem. So I think the Wizards got rid of their problems, but it doesn't make them better. Yeah, I like Ish Smith, but what are you doing for me now? Are we racing for the playoffs? Because you just got rid of your dog in Montrezl Harrell. Could you have kept him? Could you have kept him along with Kristaps Porzingis? You just made a move for. You got Ish Smith, who knows your system, who can replace Bradley Beal. No, he's not a 30-point getter, but every now and then, in the blue moon and the white wolf's ass, Ish Smith may give you 25 and 10. I don't think the Wizards are trying to get to the playoffs. I think Charlotte is, and I think Charlotte won in this trade. Torrey Craig returns. Check this out. He returns to the Suns. The Suns get Torrey Craig and cash considerations. What the Pacers get. Sorry to say it, and I've said this on a previous KSPN Kool Sports Chronicle. I didn't want Jalen Smith to go, but the young dude is gone for Torrey Craig. And if I had to make a move to get anybody that is familiar with our system that we lost last season, it would have been this dude. I remember telling C-Town, man, I'm mad we lost Torrey Craig. I thought Torrey Craig was a little greedy in his efforts, but I'm like, this is a business. NBA is a business. He thought to go get more bread. He went to go to the Pacers. Here's conspiracool. Did James Jones tell Torrey Craig that he was probably going to get him mid-season, so go get your money? We're going to probably free up some cap space because we got a lot of loose ends on our roster, which was the ones that we just did, Jalen Smith. We're probably going to get him back because we have a roster spot for him when we do this. Torrey Craig went and got his money, went and played well with Indiana. Not as good as he does with us, but enough to say, hey, come on back, Torrey. So now we got Torrey Craig back. We give them Jalen Smith and a 2022 second round pick. Now check this out. The Suns also got Aaron Holiday. You know what we gave the Wizards for Aaron Holiday? Cash considerations. So that's that. So who do y'all think won in this trade? Again, let me run this trade down to you. Torrey Craig and cash considerations is what the Suns get from the Pacers. The Pacers get Jalen Smith and a second round draft pick. And the Suns get within that trade, I think the Pacers gave the Wizards something. But I know we got Aaron Holiday, who is brother of Drew Holiday. And there's another Holiday. I forgot where he was right now because them Holidays be moving. But he's the brother of the Holidays, and he's already playing well with the Suns. I enjoy watching him play. I'm gonna be biased, and y'all can say I am. I don't care. You have a problem with it? Get your own channel and your own show. I'm going with the Suns on this one, winning hands down. To get a player, he only was removed half of the season. You're getting a player to return. He's returning to your squad, and he knows the system. And he produced. Not only that, he got some championship experience. And his shot got better. You have a dog in Torrey Craig, and he's a great defender. You look at the Pacers, doesn't look like they're going to make a big run. It looks like they may get in the playoffs, maybe the play-in game, but I don't see them getting far or deep in the Eastern Conference. So this is a good move for them. I'm going to go with the Suns winning this, not by a long shot, though. I mean, we just needed to add a piece to the already well-oiled machine that we have in Phoenix. Somebody that we already had last season. In this case, I guess the Pacers are looking to get younger. This does it. Jalen Smith, this is his second year, so go Said y'all. Moving forward, the Raptors trade Dragic to the Spurs. Damn. Wow. The Raptors get Thaddeus Young and Drew Eubanks and a 2022 second round pick. Spurs get Goran Dragic and a 2022 first round pick. The Raptors are trading Goran after Goran just refused to play. I guess this is the way to go in this generation of baller in the NBA. When you're unhappy with what's going on, just be disgruntled. This is sending a terrible message to the youth that are watching y'all play. Y'all be businessmen. When things go wrong in your business, pout, cry, don't go to work. Be rebellious as hell. And whatever consequences you get, live with it. It just so happens that you have regular citizens of this country that don't have the bread to do what you do, Kyrie. I'm saying this because, you know, we're watching these guys be disgruntled, look overweight to get traded. Who knows what James Harden was doing in Houston when he was pretty like we seen him average triple doubles and jack and get 40 and 50. He was getting buckets, but there was no cohesion within the roster. So he was shooting his own team out of games. He was turning the ball over. He was would you say he was point shaving to get traded? And if so, then the game has changed for the worse. Moving along. Who wins in this trade? I'm going to go with the Raptors. I'm going to tell you why. Because the Raptors let a loose end go. Goran wasn't trying to play with Toronto. Toronto let him go. They picked up a stud in Thaddeus Young. Rumor had it that Phoenix was trying to get Thaddeus Young, and it is true. We was trying to get Thaddeus Young. San Antonio wasn't letting them go for no Jalen Smith, though. Magic Land Bowl and PJ Dozier from the Celtics. Magic get Bowl, PJ Dozier, future second round picks and cash considerations. The Celtics get just a 2022 second round pick. All right. It seems as if the Trailblazers is blowing up their squad and just calling it a year. The Pelicans receive CJ McCollum. God damn, whoever over there in Portland, man, release that general manager, please, because he's probably going to destroy that team now. Larry Nance Jr. is also part of this trade going to the Pelicans, and Tony Snell. Damn, hey, Portland, y'all just going to can it this season? Lillard's probably going to have surgery or something. Y'all not even looking to even bother this season, it seems like. Y'all going to let CJ go. And y'all can pretend as if CJ's some average player. I seen CJ go. CJ McCollum can go. I don't know why Portland would let that dude go, keep them two. But you know what time it is now. If they're going to let CJ go, they ain't next. They ain't next either by trade or he gone by force. So the Blazers get Josh Hart, Kool, one of Kool's favorites, Thomas Satoransky, and they getting Phil, I don't know, Lazada. I completely destroy that name. But it seems as if, just looking at this trade right now, I'm going to tell you the Pelicans won. You got Larry Nance Jr. and CJ McCollum and Tony Snell out there still. Hey, Portland, fire your GM. Portland, fire your GM. Portland fans, it's a wrap. Y'all probably won't be good for another 5 to 6 years. Another trade. Jazz acquire Alexander Walker in 3-team deal. Oh, so this dude, Alexander Walker, been moving. He was just over, he just went to Portland. So check it. Look, Alexander Walker probably landed in Portland. Portland said, get your shit. You're going to Utah. He was like, all right, bet. So he probably stayed at the airport like, all right, hey, I need to catch the next flight to Utah. The Jazz acquire Alexander Walker in 3-team deal. The Jazz get him and Hernan Gomez from San Antonio. Blazers get Joe Ingles, good pickup. Elijah Hughes via Utah and a second-round pick via Utah. And Spurs get Tomas Satoransky and second round pick via Utah. Cavs also acquire LeVert from the Pacers. Damn. Let me just go down. No, before I get to the Pacers trade, the Blazers are looking like a little something, something with this move that they got with Joel Ingles. I think with Joe Ingles, that puts them back in, I'll say playing game land. Because you definitely ain't going to be top 8 with the roster you have now, minus a CJ McCollum. I'm just sorry. That's just one of my favorite players. And Portland, y'all did that homie dirty, man. Y'all did him dirty. Who wins in this 3-team deal? I'm going to go with Portland. Ingles can go. Y'all better be wary of Ingles. That dude can knock down the 3 ball. I mean, I done seen him shoot some of them jumps, and I'm like, this got to not go in. And sometimes he shoots that jump with that high arc. But sometimes when he shoots, that thing is so the Pacers get Ricky Rubio. 2022 first round draft pick, lottery protected. 2022 second round pick via Houston, and a second round pick via Utah. That's a 2022 joint. LeVert was the dude. That he was sick at one point. I could do a story on that, but I'm gonna make the long story short. Caris LeVert brings solid play. He's a lengthy defender. Cavaliers are getting something in LeVert. I would say the Cavaliers winning this trade as well. Not saying the Pacers are losing, because the Pacers are doing well. I think when Rubio gets back, the Pacers got a solid point guard in Ricky Rubio, and you could do something with that. I'm anxious to see what the Pacers do next season. Not very anxious because my team's winning. I don't have to worry about next season. I'm in the now, baby. I'm in the now. Let's move forward. Blazers have been busy. Let's give it up for the Blazers for being busy. I don't know if they're trying to tank or they're trying to make moves for Lillard. I would love to be a fly in Lillard's living room wall to see how he thinks, see what he thinks about these trades. Blazers trade Powell, Covington to the Clippers. So the Clippers get Norman Powell and Robert Covington. The Blazers get Eric Bledsoe, who's turned into a journeyman. And when you turn into a journeyman, your days are numbered. I'm going to say this again. When you turn into a journeyman, your days are numbered. Ask Brandon Knight. Ask Isaiah Thomas. It's a long list of fellas that's on that numbered days. And Eric Bledsoe, you brought it on yourself, bro. Remember, I don't want to play here anymore. What tweet was that in Phoenix? I don't want to play no more. Some shit. He gave you what you wanted, right? You couldn't work out in Milwaukee. You couldn't work out when you came back to the Clippers. Then you went somewhere else and didn't work out. You some shit now. We'll see. We'll see what he do with the Blazers, though. Blazers also get Justice Winslow and Keon Johnson. Who wins in this trade? I would probably say this trade's a bit even. But if I had to give the edge to anybody, the Blazers. Because at least I know the Blazers have a solid foundation in the players they got. With Norman Powell and Robert Covington, you know what you're getting. And Robert Covington, you know you're getting the shooter. Norman Powell, I don't know what he brings to the table. I really didn't see anything spectacular from Norman Powell to be, watch out for the Clippers now in this move. No, so I'm going to go Blazers win in this trade, because even though I just carried the hell out of Eric Bledsoe, the kid can go. He can go. Let's move it along. The Oklahoma City Thunder add Opala. I'm going to just go Opala in Heat trade. The Heat get 2026 second round pick. The Thunder get KZ, if that's his name, KZ Opala. Hawks trade Reddish to Knicks. Okay, so the Hawks get Kevin Knox second, a protected first round pick. The Knicks get Cam Reddish and Solomon Hill and a 2025 second round pick. This one's easy. The Knicks win in this trade. Why? because Cam Reddish, if I'm not mistaken, Cam Reddish played with the homie RJ Barrett. If I ain't mistaken, RJ Barrett's a dookie. Cam Reddish a dookie. You're getting a dog in Solomon Hill. Solomon Hill can defend, and he has a serious shot. He's from the University of Arizona, so I'm gonna rock with my boy, man. I'm gonna rep for my boy. Knicks definitely win in this trade deal. I'm going with that. If you disagree, you can always comment below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Kool. Kings gets a bonus from Pacers. Pacers get Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson, who is some shit, by the way. Kings get Domantas Sabonis. Damn. Justin Holiday, the brother, and Jeremy Lamb, and a 2023 second-round pick. Who wins in this trade? Bing! Even though I carried the shit out of him just now, I'm going to go with the Pacers winning this one because Tyrese Halliburton can put up numbers. Buddy Hield is a numbers grabber. I look over to the Kings, and the only one you got is Sabonis, who is a solid player. Definitely could be an all-star in the future, near future. Justin Holiday, a good guy, but no impact player in my book. Jeremy Lamb, his days are numbered. He's about to become a journeyman. So I'm gonna have to get an edge to the Pacers because, like I said, Buddy Hield can score that thing, and from the looks of it, Pacers are trying to build to get that run going for next season. I thought they were going to keep Sabonis and build around him, but I was wrong. They do got Miles Turner over there, though. And, hey, it might not have worked out between them two. Two big space takers. One's a stretch 4. The other one's an aggressive 5. Hey, didn't work out. Time to move on. But I think with Tristan Thompson, a veteran player, could probably help out Miles Turner down low. Tyrese Halliburton, definitely a help out. Buddy Hield, you got him quarterbacking. You're going to be all right. I think the Pacers going to be all right. Again, I get an edge to the Pacers in that one. The Jazz trade Oni to the Thunder. Who is he? And just because you started off with that, we're not going to cover that. I'll just say the Thunder get Maye, Oni, and a future second-round pick. The Jazz get cash considerations. Who wins in that? Who gives a shit? Lakers trade Rondo to the Cavs. I don't know if y'all remembered that, but Rajon Rondo again is traded away from LA after getting back to LA. The Knicks get Denzel Valentine, the draft rights to Wang Zalane. I'm butchering names tonight, baby. Draft rights to Brad Newley and cash considerations. Who wins in this situation? I would get an edge to the Cavs because the Cavs is out the 3 teams. The Cavs are the better team than all 3. The Knicks and the Lakers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get an edge to the Cavs on this one. What they're getting in Rajon Rondo is I don't want to really compare because there's clearly no comparison. The point guard is the point guard, but Cleveland's getting let's just say veteran player in Rondo who's been there, who's been to the promised land, won in the promised land, lost in the promised land, knows how to get to the promised land, and his skills is that of someone who can get you to the promised land. Can he shoot the 3 like anybody, like let's say Chris Paul? No. But can he get you and your big man the W? Yeah. He's a penetrate passer. He's a great passer. He's a good scorer. I'll say not elite anymore because Father Time don't play out here. But all around, I think Cleveland is getting a leader in Rondo, and I believe that experiment will at least make some noise in the playoff this season. Let's see. Let's stay tuned for that. Those are all the trades and transactions that went down. Who are the winners? Who are the losers? Who's the big winner out of it? And then I'm any team but the Suns. If I had to choose a team to look out for after this deal, I would say it'd probably be Cleveland. Cleveland is the team you look out for. Cleveland and maybe Indiana. with these moves, I think in the East, you probably got to look out for those teams. You got Cleveland and Indiana. Two teams is probably where you got one team that's in the top 4. You got another team that's hungry to get in the playoffs. Those are two teams. Indiana's going to be playing ball that Washington should be playing. But they can't now because they gave everybody up. So whose fault is that? Blame the GM. Fire the GM. And maybe, just maybe, if you need the Kool, I'm available. Hit me at IG though. Hit my DM if you're serious, NBA. Because I could take your team to the championship. This is just facts on facts on facts. I mean, I played a lot of 2K to know. Let me stop. Shoot. Trade deadline, who won? Who will win? Did this put any team over the edge? And if there is a team that's over the edge with this move, who is that team? This is Kool. This is a Kool Sports Chronicle. And I'm out. Get them one. Jump all on. Channel.